What's going on? It's Astronaut H, and this is the What More Do You Want Network. Now, in this video, I will be discussing the Minnesota Timberwolves now that their season has been ended by the Dallas Mavericks in the Western Conference Finals. And man, what a season by the Minnesota Timberwolves. A season where I, for one, didn't have them as one of the top seeded teams in the Western Conference, but with the play of Anthony Edwards, I mean, an absolute star in the making, just an all-out effort from their entire team. You look at it top to bottom, whether it was Mike Conley, Rudy Gobert, who finally, I feel like, was comfortable this season. You look at, Naz Reid, Sixth Man of the Year, Kyle Anderson, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and all of those guys. I feel like if you are a Timberwolves fan, I know they did lose 4-1 versus the Dallas Mavericks, the eventual Western Conference Finals, champion. But when you look at this Timberwolves team, a team who, in my opinion, they have a lot of upside. The core guys are going to be there. Edwards, Towns, Conley. You still have Kyle Anderson, Naz Reid, Rudy Gobert. So I feel like they don't need to do too much tweaking and moving pieces around. Now, granted, they did lose to a better team in the Dallas Mavericks, but I think that was a case of not being too prepared for the moment. The lights may have been a little too bright for the T-Wolves in that position, right? You beat the Phoenix Suns, then go on to beat the Denver Nuggets. Those are two tall tasks within itself. Then you have to face Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving, and not being able to get it done. Like I said, you don't hang your hat too low if you are the Timberwolves, whether or not you want to, feel like the season was at a loss or whatever the case may be, because there can only be one champion. But if you are the Timberwolves, you have a lot of things to look forward to. Anthony Edwards is an absolute beast. You already have some people saying, is he the next face of the league and things like that, and so on and so forth. You already have a Karl-Anthony Towns who's been a proven all-star. Was hit or miss during the Western Conference Finals, but he's still a proven all-star. You have Mike Conley, who's a proven, point guard in this league. You have Naz Reid, who was the same, hit or miss, but he's a Sixth Man of the Year. You look at the defense that you got from Jaden McDaniels. And I think, like I said, next year, this team could be right there in the conversation with who could be able to get back to the Western Conference Finals, maybe get them as far as the NBA Finals next season. But it all starts with Anthony Edwards. And if you ask me, a player that I would consider if this player name comes up in trades and things like that, and you are a Timberwolves organization. And I know I spoke highly of Karl-Anthony Towns. I love his game. I think he's one of the better shooting bigs of the NBA. But if you're asking me, and I was able to trade for this particular player, I would seek out the services of a Larry Marketing. I think adding Marketing to go with Edwards and Gobert would be absolutely devastating for a lot of teams, because you look at what Marketing has been able to do since his first All-Star appearance with Utah, and I think that would fit well with what the Timberwolves actually do. He would be a great addition. When I look at the rest of the roster for the Timberwolves, like I said, you got Kyle Anderson, you got guys like Nickeil Alexander-Walker coming off the bench with Naz Reid. So they may be satisfied to just run it back with the same group and see where things go and maybe make some moves in the future. So, like I said, man, the buck stops here for the Timberwolves as we look into what their summer will look like. And I'm interested and I'm very excited. If I was a Minnesota Timberwolves fan, I would definitely be, excited to see what the offseason brings as we wind down and get ready for the NBA draft, free agency, and things like that as we go into next season. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Minnesota Timberwolves fans, NBA fans, basketball fans, or if this is just your first time tuning into this channel, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can know anytime a video is being uploaded to the channel. It's Astronaut H. This is the What More Do You Want Network, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.